evening, hello and welcome to Nighttime Natters. It is the 19th of September 2014. The time is just before midnight and I've had a lovely night off tonight. It's been lovely. Last night I was at, like I said, I was at the Top Square in San Blas, which was really, really great. I was absolutely exhausted. But I tried to stay up and watch, you know, the yes no vote, the referendum in Scotland. But my television and my internet connection has gone really, really slow. So you can be watching the television for 20 seconds and it freezes for 10 seconds. So, and then it jumps forward, you know, it's to 20 seconds. So it kept going and the vote, blah, 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 blah. And then it'd miss if it was a yes or no. Oh, I stayed to about 3:45 and then I thought, I've had enough of this. So I went into the bedroom and I put on the radio, you know, Radio 4 or whatever it was, the result thing, and was listening to that. And I said my prayers. It was quite hard to say my prayers whilst listening to the, you know what I mean? Because I'm not very good at multitasking. You know, listening to one thing and trying to say something else, listening to one thing, trying to say something else, you know what I mean? I know sometimes when people are talking to me and they're talking, and I'm thinking something else. Do you know what I mean? You know, when people just go on and on and on and on, and people try to bluff you. Do you know when they try and bluff you? Oh, well, can you do this and you do that? And they bluff you. Well, I call people's bluffs all the time. All the time. And if someone says, well, if I can't do that, I say, oh, okay, no problem, don't worry, I'll bring it right now. I'll bring it right now. And then, oh, no, you don't have to rush. No, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Do you know what I mean? So I was absolutely exhausted earlier. And this morning I woke up about 10ish. And then I was sort of like, oh, all day long, oh, I'm tired. And I thought, I'm going to have an early night. But then I've got my second wind all of a sudden. I've got my second win and I'm just watching Top of the Pops 1964 to 1975 and listen. Look. Errol Brown, you see. But now it's not freezing, it's going through. But at least you know what I mean. If it was to freeze, oh, I'm trying to turn it down. If you was watching the television like Top of the Pops and it freezed, just jump forward then. If it freezes, you can play musical chairs or musical statues, can't you? So I missed. It's 1964 to 1975, and I've missed it. And I thought, oh, I might have seen Cilla on there. She would have been in it in 1964, I'm sure. So it's a no vote for Scotland. So Scotland is still part of the United Kingdom, which is great, isn't it, really? There's power in numbers. Very sad to see people burning the Union Jack in Scotland, though, you know. Of course, people wanted... 45% is a lot of people, a lot of people that wanted it, you know, when considering that when it first started out 2 years ago, it was only 25%. So, you know, to go up to 45% is a lot, and he stepped down now, hasn't he? He got on a private jet, destination unknown. Well, I don't know, but what else could you do, I suppose, if you lost like that and you fought so hard for it and you really thought you were going to win it? Then I suppose with something like that, you'd have no choice but to step down because you'd feel that you'd have maybe failed your people. I don't know, but well done, you know, well done to him to get it up to 45, but it just wasn't to be. I don't know what other people might think about it, or there's been a few people I've seen that are English saying, oh, look, what about the English, why don't we vote if we want to be part, you know, Scotland to be part of the United Kingdom or whatever. Let's not go down that route because we've got enough going on in the world, you know, with people having their heads chopped off. People having their heads chopped off. For what? For helping people. It's disgusting. Something needs to be done about that. I'm not going to get political about that, but I touched on it today. So, Maria, can I have a hot chocolate? It might help me go to sleep, so I've got my second wind now. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, in the words of John Inman, I'm free! And I'm going to go to sleep quite soon. What's on now on the television? Who's that? Thanks, Robert Palmer. Robert Palmer. Anyway, good night, God bless. Don't forget, you can still vote for me. If you didn't vote in Scotland, you can still vote for me. The Boy George Experience. Go to www.teaawards.com. Best tribute act Boy George Experience, or vote via the text message to this number. You text Best Tribute Boy George to +34 or 0034 639 101 311. You get that? Say it again. Vote Best Tribute Act The Boy George Experience, or the Best Tribute Act Boy George, to +34 or 0034 639 101 311. Thank you very much. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Sleep well.